FKP, not even really a podcast anymore, but I guess I could record a podcast eventually. I wouldn't put anyone through that fucking pain of having to listen to me ramble about random shit, which then turns into other random shit that most dudes don't care about, especially when you're trying to listen to gun discussion. So FKP, I'm guessing I'll probably have to fucking Fort Knox. There you go. We are on our way out. We're going to go shoot the Velos K. This is something that I said I was going to do once I got one. The video that I actually released was a 6-arc video, right? And it was super brief. So we're actually going to go. We're on our way out right now. We're going to be shooting the Velos K in the ASR mount, and we're going to be shooting the Velos K in the rear end mount. And I will talk about both of those guns, how they're set up. So we're out here. I was working really well. It's currently in the mid-90s. I'm very excited about this. Yeah, very excited. First gun we're going to shoot. We're going to throw the K. Oh, we're going to throw the K on here. Oh, how did I break this already? I'm actually really good at doing that. Okay. We're going to be shooting the SIG Spear LT 11.5 inch with the Velos K. And the first thing you're going to notice is, yes, it's loud. Yes, I'm wearing Ear Pro because this is a K can. Now, I'm sure someone's going to be like, oh, you know, I'm not spending that much money on a fucking can that I can't wear without Ear Pro. You can wear this without Ear Pro. I would not advise it. It's not going to be a good fucking time. Now, you can see this is a very professional work setup because this Wilcox fucking button switch thing's got a ton of cable. Doesn't get in the way whatsoever of my flashlight button, which, I'm surprised this has a battery in it. So here's the true application for this gun. Provided by me in a working professional manner. You drive an El Camino, you need this thing to sit in there because someone's going to fucking carjack you. You pull it out, you got to put a couple rounds down. You're good to go, right? You put your gun, you burn yourself, you burn the interior in your El Camino. You're lucky because GM Parts still sells fucking carpet kits for those things, or one of the other companies that sell GM fucking parts. I don't really know who that is. So for me, this is going to be a can that I'm going to run in a class because you're going to be around a bunch of other people. They don't have cans. It's going to be fucking loud. You just want gas to be going the other direction, and you still want to use a silencer. Perfect. Now, because this gun is a little too fucking long, let's do this. I have service out here. Because this gun is a little too long, because it is an 11.5 inch, what I would do, and what I'm going to do, is I'm actually going to put this gun, which is the 10.3, it's got a Colt barrel in it, and Gall, obviously the Castle. This has the SLM on it, which uses the LWRC tube. And then you can see right here, this is the K with a rear end on it, which makes this gun that much fucking shorter. Comparison, you can see the size difference. Obviously the barrel makes up a lot, but still, we lost a lot of it on the back end from the fucking, what's that thing called? From the rear end, blah, 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 so on and so forth. So here is 10.3. Woo! That's hot, and if I touch it, I'm going to fucking burn myself. So, what I'm actually going to do is cool this off. I need to grab the water. I'll grab water. Cool this off. Cool that one off. And I will run the full sizes. Actually, I'll run a full size on a K on that and a full size on this. Then we can shoot them, kind of compare, make up for the difference in the barrel length. And then we'll do vice versa. I'll run the full size on that and a K on this, or whatever I fucking said. Everyone's favorite test. Don't do this. You're gonna fucking break your gun. What happens if you're shooting at the range, you're like, oh fuck, I need to go shit, and you're a weirdo and you can't shit in public or in the desert? You gotta cool these things off somehow, right? That's how I'm gonna burn myself, is on that. I've already burnt myself today. Also, all of my cans get treated the same, so don't think that I don't just like put everything in fucking water, because I do. I don't care. If this thing breaks, then we get to do a thing where we call fucking Silencer Co. because they have a customer service set up. And I get to call Silencer Co. and tell them, hey, I don't know what happened. I actually just blew up my fucking silencer. Can you fix it? And then we get to test their customer service. Actually, I'll make Graves do it.
Tell him you fucking spilled iced tea on it.
I spilled everything on it. Oh. It's so hot. Ooh, there it is. Okay. There's that. The internet loves
full size on the other one.
Full size on the other one?
Yeah, that's what you said.
God, why did I take it off? All right. Why didn't you stop me? Before I dropped it in all... God damn it. Before I dropped it in all the rocks. Okay.
Oh, there's flowers out there.
There's that. Hot. God damn it. Full size. Velos. As you can see, this thing is abused. It's also a ton of fucking carbon buildup in it because you got to get through it. All right. Full size Velos. Oh. You can see how fucking dirty this thing is. Oh. One of these days I should actually clean this thing. All right, now I need to get some mags so you can see the full size. It runs on auto but doesn't run in semi because my gun is disgusting. It's dry and also caked at the same time. So let's load some mags, and then we'll shoot this again versus the K on the 11.5. So we shot the full-size Velos with the rear end. Now we're going to shoot the fucking K with an ASR off of this thing. Is there a noticeable difference, do we think? Probably. We'll shoot one more through here. Let's see if we can get it to run. There it is. You can tell the difference between the two. I like the K. You can obviously feel the difference out the front. And if you need that in a work situation to where your can and your overall length is a real situation, obviously you can see that this gun is set up really, really short. Well, would be shorter if I had the K on here. So let's do a little switcheroo, or I will do a little switcheroo, and we'll put the full-size ASR on the 11.5, and then I will shoot the K on this. And then we are back to everyone's favorite That's hurtful. Don't do that. Gotta make sure you fucking get both sides. Ooh. Spicy. Big into cooling off your cans with water. I think it says not to do that in some of these user manuals. Full size on the spear. K on the fuck is this thing called? The 10-3. I really do like this setup. This would be ideal for an El Camino. For all you younger guys that got into guns from shooting playing Call of Duty, an El Camino is a car with a truck bed. There's actually a song, it's El Camino. The front is where we kiss, the back is where we El Camino. You're welcome. All right, K, 10-3. You've never heard that before, have you? Dude. The most reliable gun that I own. I swear to God, now it's a bolt action.
Where's the loot
at? Let's see. So we're gonna try this.
Yeah, squeeze hard.
No way.
Yep.
How is it solid?
It's not. Shouldn't be.
No, it is. All right, let's try it in a bottle. All right, here's another one. Oh yeah, it shouldn't be. I have actually, for the first time in a long time, pretended like I wasn't gonna fucking lube or clean a gun, and now that I have to show up with it and actually shoot it. There you go. K. Okay for short. Full size. Huh. I don't know, they're both cool to me. I would rather have the K for the fucking size since I'm wearing Air Pro and I didn't take it out. So, of one more can I want to shoot. And in order to do that, I gotta yet again do this. Whew.
Need a spring water spotter.
A what?
A spring water spotter.
Sponsor? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Crystal Geyser, if you're looking, we need a sponsorship. If you're wondering, this thing is nasty hot. Well, goddamn. All right. We got one more mag. So I know I said I brought it, and I did. This is the Cat WB, so this is going to be their Inconel 3D printed, same. I don't know if the fucking thing, it's the same material. It just says Inconel on the website. That's as much as I've read. Reared in back end. It's going to be a little bit longer. It's going to be a little bit less chody, which is fucking cool. I like this can. This is going to be their, I forget what it's called. Their flow version. Either way, you can see the front's got a big old fucking donger on there for a flash hider. It's got some ports. It's got some other shit. We got some stuff burnt on here. I like this can. I've shot a lot through it. I haven't blown it up. I'm going to do exactly what they tell you not to do. You're supposed to find the firing schedule, all this other shit, because again, this can is application-based manufactured for application base. My application is... Ooh, not as gassy as I thought it was going to be, as I remembered. Okay. So the stuff is going to fucking burn off the end of this. You can kind of tell between the 2Ks and the full size, and definitely the Spectre Cat. This gun is now in a position to where it needs to be clean. Its fucking bolt is locked. So, shout out to Crystal Geyser. Don't do this. It's bad for your silencers. And I think even Cat says not to do this in their fucking thing. I think Silencer Co even says that. But here we are, doing it anyways. Boom.
Fiji will sponsor us.
Maybe. Fiji, if you're watching, I like the square bottles. They don't fit in anything. You got to hold it. It's an automatic commercial for anyone who's a pretentious asshole like me who likes expensive water. In fact, if I could convince you guys to make a square glass version of that, that'd be even better.
The boss ones.
The only part of Europe that's really fucking rad is the fact that all of their water's in glass. Outside of that, I can give a fuck less all about Europe as a whole. Okay, so we just wrapped up. You see I shot it on a couple different variations. My apologies for not bringing another 10.5 inch with an ASR on it. The gun was already in the fucking bag, or in the van, so that's what we ended up with. You're gonna have all of these variables. They're gonna be super fucking unnoticeable unless you're recording shit with very specific fucking equipment. So, don't get it twisted. Is the 11.5 a little bit quieter than the fucking 10.3? Yes. Do I want a helicopter? Yes. If you work for MD or you work at a spot that has MDs, let me know. I'm trying to fly around and shoot some shit. Or just fly around on a fucking little bird because that shit's tight as fuck. Yes, there is going to be a difference between the 10.3, the 11.5, the 12.7, the 14.5, the fucking 16-inch, and so on and so forth. Now, the purpose of this video is just so I can talk about the Ks. K cans. And yes, I threw in the fucking Cat at the end, and I talk about this being application-based because it's 100% true. If you're looking for your first fucking can, I even told Graves this, don't buy a fucking K. I tell people, don't buy Ks as your first can, unless you know you're going into it that you're going to buy a bunch of other silencers. Talked about this earlier in the video, talked about this in a lot of other videos, you've heard it everywhere else. Yes, silencer wait times, NFA wait times are fucking down so fucking much. So if you buy a K, and you go and you shoot it on your first fucking round out, and you're like, oh shit, this is rad, it would be cool if I also had a full size, do that. But let's be real, silencer ownership is about dying on the fucking hill that you went and put yourself on because you decided to spend a G, 8, 6, 5, what cans are what, $500 now? 5, 6, 7, 2G for a fucking silencer. You paid $200 for a tax stamp, you waited for the motherfucker, and now you gotta argue with everyone on the internet. It's the best thing since fucking, Kraft mac and cheese, which is a hard thing to argue. K cans, for me, are application based. I want the shortest 10.3 possible with a fucking stock. You saw the gun that I put it on. Or I wanted an 11.5 or even a 12.7 because I'm going to be shooting out of a vehicle, hunting out of a vehicle with it. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm never doing CQB. That's not my fucking lane. But the fucking day that I get a call to go do a CQB class, you know damn well I'm putting a K on the end of my gun because I need that fucking space. I'm already the size of the Kool-Aid man, and the handful of fucking CQB things that I have done, when I do wear full kit, radios, everything in a fucking building, there's no such thing as stealth. I'm already the loudest dude there. I'm already the biggest fucking dude there. I already have the biggest ego there. So once I start dragging my back panel through a fucking hallway, knocking everything off the fucking wall, they know you're there. So now I just gotta smash through a fucking doorway or through the fucking drywall like the Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah. K cans, the Cat can, all cans, application based for me. Again, I'll say it, and then I'll stop fucking ranting and talking out my ass about this. The Velos K is a fantastic silencer for what I need it to do. Would I like a shorter version that is like the Knights Armament PRT, the Alphabet Soup? Yes. I also love that can. It's on an 11.5 inch CQB upper, Knights Armament CQB upper. I love it. They're cool. They do one thing really good for me, or really well for me, and that application is send the shit out the front, less gas in the fucking mouth. Oh man. But if I really wanted my gun to be quieter for shooting 5.56, I would put a full size on my gun. If I truly wanted my gun to be quiet, I'd shoot the correct fucking ammo, which would be 300 blackout, 220 grain, or 190 sub X if I'm fucking hunting for something. So take all of this fucking bullshit that I just spewed and make your own decision. Don't look to me and be like, hey, this guy said, yeah, I say a lot of fucking things and I'm out of my goddamn mind. Like, I'm looking for a new car. I'm gonna get a bagged fucking King Ranch dually on 24. It's got lay doors. Why? It's impractical. I fucking love it. Also, I should buy a bulldozer because those are fucking cool. So, FKP, there it is. That's the K-Can Velos K version of the other Velos videos that I've done and shot against the Cat, which the WB, again, is a fantastic can. I will keep shooting it, but I will be shooting the Velos full size and the K most likely more often than not because I'm a fucking chill. So FKP, gonna be posting some shit here shortly that is not gonna be gun stuff. You guess it, it's gonna be car stuff.